Well, do tell their Pokemon. I have no idea what's gonna happen when I hit on just chatting. Oh, good. Okay. Yeah. So we're starting a Minecraft. It's not gonna be hardcore, just because. Ah, my shadow. One day I am gonna switch that, and it's gonna fuck with all of you. Play some Minecraft. Play something else, Pokemon.
Voice channel in the Discord, so.
Hmm. Say it again. You cut out for a second.
I was just saying that's the only freaking Discord channel, or the only voice channel in the Discord.
There's another one.
Is there?
Yeah. It's called Vox Chat.
Oh, right. Sure.
I don't use that one very often. It's a gotcha system. You don't need to be playing it. To be fair, I'm biased against gotcha games, so it's fine.
Yeah. Oh, did you see the news?
There's a lot of news that happened.
A non-Japanese team won Splatoon Worlds.
Ooh, interesting.
About damn time.
I thought you were going to be talking about the other news.
No.
No, I thought you were going to be talking.
I touched that shit with a 9.5.
Okay, nerd news. Let me rephrase that. Nerd news. Because there's an official canon female custodian.
And?
No, it's official. Like, GW made this character.
Okay, I was gonna say, because, fucking, who's to say that a lot of the characters in, like, male and female armor, there literally is no difference.
Yeah, so this is the thing people have pointed out for years about why it doesn't make sense why there's not female Space Marines when literally every other setting that's got fascist super soldiers has female variants of the characters.
Yeah. Well, and again, I play orcs. I don't give a shit about gender.
They don't give a shit about gender. The closest they get to thinking about gender is they stitch dicks onto each other. Literally. That's in the lore.
Yeah, because they cut it off of a human or something like
No,
that.
they'll literally make one out of like clay, or they'll just make something that looks like a dick, and they'll stick it on each other just to mess with each other. They think they're funny. I'm like, that is the most ace thing to do ever.
Yeah.
Considering they do reproduce asexually, technically.
Yeah.
Well, actually, no. It's fuck. What is it called with budding? Whatever. Pokemon roguelike, best browser gamer. Well, good to know. Maybe I'll check it out.
There's an anime I've been watching recently, Nami. Monster Girl Doctor. Really damn good.
Yeah, that's one of those ones that I think it's got fan service, but it's also weirdly, surprisingly good.
Yeah, here's the thing, it's not as fan servicey as people think it is.
Well, it's because all the clips are the fan servicey scenes. I know.
Yeah.
Because I started to watch like a little bit of, through legal means, I started watching a little bit of some of it, and I'm like, oh wow, this is one of those shows where it's like, it makes you, it draws you in with the fan service, but then it's just like, oh no, it's actually like really interesting, and like teaches you a lot about like it's like, it does a lot of lore building and stuff.
Yeah. I think my favorite episode was the doc was trying to heal like a dragon girl.
And
yet, the puss girl was getting singed by just the
Rajanka, you need to show me how you make your bots, because I wouldn't mind doing that for my own Twitch. For when I start Twitch.
You are on Twitch.
So, what Rajanka does, he's got a bot or something. I don't know if it's a bot or if he's physically doing it. But when I post, sometimes he'll do automated messages, I've noticed. Which those ones I think aren't bots. But then there are times when I'll update.
Mm-hmm.
And it'll change. And it'll change. And I just know that's what happened.
Mm.
Thank you, Pokemon. I will take a look later. Alright, let me get the game.
Also, I don't know why people are so annoyed by the freaking splat color screen. It's easy enough to freaking dodge with how slow moving it is.
There we go. I was like, where the fuck did I go? Yeah, I was trying to ask, are you using a bot? Because I changed, and I noticed that around the same time I changed is when you posted a new Twitter message. By the way, we're not staring at a black screen. I just haven't fixed everything yet. I gotta make Shiny come down from the air.
Hey, what do you expect for a freaking legendary that uses freaking psychic powers to fly around?
Oh, you don't? I thought the way it acted, I thought you did. It's like, we don't see Sheepy. I'm like, no shit, you don't see Sheepy. There we go. Ew, why is it fucked up? No! Oh.
Are you gonna change to your human disguise for Minecraft?
If it starts glitching.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out why the resolution's wrong, and I'm like, oh, right. For some reason I have to... Yeah. There we go. For some reason it has to be in full screen.
Mm.
But the nice thing is Minecraft's one of those games where I can click away. So,
Yeah.
we are going to start. It's not going to be hardcore.
You have, incidentally. What texture packs you got going, incidentally?
I literally am just... We're going in blind.
Oh, so you're going in vanilla Minecraft. You're not texture packing or...
We'll probably get texture packs eventually. But literally, we're going to start with literally just... God, I have a lot of test worlds. And, like, weird ones. I gotta check what's in all these. In fact, you guys are going to watch me create this.
1 second. Noni.
Yes, I want all this. Okay. Okay, before you ask, I am going to use these I like having the bonus chest just because it's going to speed up this process just a smidge. But it doesn't give you anything that's actually worth keeping. Alright. Ugh. World generation. Wow, this is a crappy starter box. Damn it. Okay. Okay, it's jittery for me too. I'm gonna regret killing these sheep, but I need... Damn it. Okay, is it at least clearing up? I think it's clearing up. Oh good, there's still sheep here. Okay, wait, 1 second, let me fix something. Ah! There we go. Alright. Better. Now I actually look like I'm a VTuber. Where do you can get legendary egg in Pokemon? It's rogue, it's going to take 5. Oof. To be fair, that kind of makes sense. Okay, I just want somewhere nice and flat. Here near spawn. For now. Oh no! Oh, this is gonna... Why?
You dig a hole into the side of the mountain for a day one shelter and you should be fine.
No, it's the spawn generation. I thought we spawned. I thought we spawned in a dark oak forest, and then I realized it's like, oh no. It's birch. It's like, oh, yay.
Birch isn't a bad wood, to be honest.
It's not. It's just.
It's just an ugly ass wood when it's not in planks, or when it's planks.
Yeah, but I'm staring at an entire birch forest behind me, so all the good trees are right here.
Yeah. Well, and there's oak right there, so.
Well, dark oak and there's
spruce.
Yeah, the spruce. Dark oak is the thicker one.
And you got a temple over there by the look of it.
Ah!
And you got a fisher you can go mining in once you have rope.
That's Terraria.
Or not rope, ladders.
Oh look, nature's ladder. I always love seeing weird ass spawn generations like this.
Yeah.
Because you can clearly tell this is 2 different world edits fucking with each other.
Yeah.
I do know the way... I have heard that going through, like, ocean entrances to caves now is actually probably going to be really good. Do we have an ocean monument? I don't see one, but right off the bat, this is interesting.
Yeah, an underwater cave system.
The underwater cave system's nice, but we actually might have just gotten our first diamond unintentionally. If what I think it is what I think it is, but I gotta get closer. It's not.
No, it's not a shipwreck. I was gonna say.
It looked like a shipwreck.
Dolphins swarming it.
Yeah. Or they're... I don't know. I thought I saw one. Only placement. Yeah, they've messed up the spawn a little bit. Okay, so we do have a spruce and dark oak forest near us. That's not bad. Oh, there is a spruce and dark oak forest right there. Okay, so we don't have to worry about making a seaweed farm just yet.
By the way, have you seen some of the misheard lyric videos for We're So Back in Splatoon?
I haven't... There's a different version of that song?
No, so We're So Back for Splatoon. There's usually somebody tries to decode the lyrics.
Yeah.
And then they do like a misheard version of the lyrics.
Yeah. Well, the funny thing is, Nintendo, for at least... fuck, I just forgot their name. The band for this game. All of their songs have an English translation.
Yeah. The
Oh.
idol ones usually don't, though.
Their songs do. That's the thing.
Mm.
Their songs, because the one where it's them versus Pearl and Marina.
Yeah,
That song has an English translation.
Yeah. Well, I was talking the one that plays at halftime during Splatfest.
Yeah. That one, as far as I know, doesn't. But they have a bunch of their other songs that have translations.
Yeah. Also, I noticed in certain parts of the Marina singing, they'll switch from Inkling to Octarian.
Yeah. Her and Shiver's part of that song where it's them versus the other. Encoding overload. Consider. I'm not losing frames.
I know there was a fan comic where Marina met Shiver for the first time, but didn't realize Octavio's war wasn't all Octarian.
I could make a joke about this, but look, a lowercase t. I'm just trying to find a decent area to start.
Yeah.
To build a starter house.
Again,
I'm aware I could just do that.
yeah. I was gonna say, best not to build it on sand.
Honey, do you want to know how long I've been playing Minecraft?
Fair enough. So I was doing it more for the what's-a-dingus, the phrasing, a house built on sand can't stand, or whatever.
Yeah.
I know there are some mods that take that phrasing quite literally.
Yeah. See, the problem is there's that really nice cave right there, and I almost feel like we need to be there. But at the same time, we could do this here, and I could just go back and forth with boats.
Yeah. And again, you're getting pretty dangerously close to day one being over, and you don't have shelter yet.
But I have a bed.
Mm.
It's like, really? this is survival here. That actually, this is going to be more. It's not a hardcore survival because I don't want to put the effort into a hardcore world just to have it all just go poof.
Yeah.
It's like all I need is to.
Owned by a fucking skelly.
Oh, the running joke is a baby zombie.
Oh, yeah. Little ankle biters.
Yeah.
Still fucking mad this fucker got put into Minecraft.
It.
Or into Smash, sorry.
He got put. The baby zombie got put into Smash?
No, Steve.
Oh. To be fair, it's because the Switch version sold really fucking well.
Regardless, that slot could have been better used for, like,
Listen.
Crash Bandicoot.
Listen. Do you know how annoyed I was that they never put Shantae on? And Shantae is like the perfect fucking character for this series.
Yeah, and yet they had the balls to make her a simple me costume.
Yes. Because they had to give it to another fucking, whatever fucking game where they have like 20 characters in Smash now. It's that, not sword, I was about to say Sword Art, and I'm like, no, it's not fucking Sword Art, it's,
Sora.
no. It's all the characters at the... I'm going to remember the game when I'm not talking about it.
Yeah.
It's all the... So, I wasn't going to... It's not Persona. Do you realize they made a fucking Sans costume? They don't do... Okay. Sans, I understand them making that a costume. Because that game sold well on the PC first. That game was famous because of the PC. Shantae...
Yeah.
only exist because of Nintendo, because her first game was on the Game Boy.
Yeah.
She literally is like the perfect fucking character for a Smash game because she has all the weird alts and all the weird costumes and all the weird things that scream she should be in Smash.
On the case of they didn't want to have to put her in that Egyptian bikini,
Oh,
like how they did with the King of Fighters.
Okay,
Yeah.
May was funny. The May joke was funny because it's like, fuck, where's the picture? Because I have fucking Icy's joke about it. I can't show it. Not because it's not safe for work. It's just because I don't have my camera hooked up. Definitely can't show that. Can't show that icy picture either. God damn it. Where the fuck is it? Good boys and... Smash is for good boys and girls or something like that. Or whatever he said. To be fair, Toby Fox did start working heavily for Nintendo. Okay. So, the reason... Did I crash? Did the Discord call crash? Because I'm not bumping up and down. Hello?
Yeah, I'm going Team Banui for Splatfest.
What? Okay, why did my B-roids crash? Dude, I'm here. Hello? Hello? Motherfucker! Yeah, also to be fair, Toby Fox did start... Okay, so Toby Fox got brought in to do a couple of songs, and then he ended up being like, oh hey, these songs were really fucking good. Can you stay for us?
Yeah. And ended up getting stuff done for Game Freak, allegedly.
Well, he did, so... I think he did, I'm trying to remember which songs he did, because I think he did what's her name, the girl with the Eevee team.
Yeah, Penny.
Yeah, he did her theme.
Yeah.
Because that's
just like,
when you hear that song, that screams Toby Fox.
Yeah, and the fact that it has no right to go as hard as it does.
Half the fucking boss songs in that game went too hard. Well, he did half
debatable.
Yeah, he did half of Sword and Scarlet and Violet. Yeah, no, he did. That's the thing. Toby's a really good. Actually, I was about to say he's a really good programmer, and then I remembered what Pirate Everything showed about his code. It's like, good God, how the fuck is this game working? He literally shows in one of the dev things for that game, all of the dialogue for that game is in a single room, and all the game does is it pulls the assets from that room that you can physically walk to if you break the game a certain way.
Yeah.
And Penny's theme, the Loyal 3, final boss. That's her half the everything.
Burrow's theme's pretty good. Or correction, Paradise Protocols.
Yeah, Pokemon's telling me it's like, yeah, everything's in like one. Everybody's like, you don't, because Pirate Everything, his point about this is you don't have to be a good programmer to make a game, you just have to make a game that's fun and functions.
Yeah.
And Toby Fox is proof of that.
Well, and so is Scott Cawthon. To a degree.
It's, yeah. To be fair with him, he, depending on how you interpret his story about that, he'd been making games for years.
Yeah.
He just was like, you know, I'm going to try making a horror game once, instead of a Christian family game.
Yeah. And wasn't that whole shtick about him, the FNAF franchise, was him being traumatized by a Chuck E. Cheese?
No, he had a nightmare about Bonnie. Oh, honey, trust me when I say I have seen. I'm not very good at programming, but I kind of understand what the hell's going on. I am not surprised when code is held together by hopes and dreams. The other term is hopes and duct tape.
Yeah. Well, the second I hear hopes and dreams, I'm like, oh, fuck, the worst fight in the fucking game. I say worst loosely.
Well, okay, so it's the worst. Technically, Sans is worse.
Not necessarily. His was annoying.
I was trying to
find being outright hard.
Yeah, well, okay, so his is purposely designed to do that, though.
Yeah, with Asriel's, it was genuinely meant to prevent you from completing the fucking game.
Yeah. Well, Azrael, his whole thing is it's like, are you going to let me win? Actual duct tape to prevent PC says, honey, I have one of my original ideas for a YouTube series YouTube channel I was going to do was going to be more tech leaning. Fucking Jevil. I've heard stories of Jevil. Oh, chaos, yeah. Chaos.
Jevil. Oh my god. That takes the Sans fight and cranked it up to frickin' Arnold Schwarzenegger. What the fuck is this?
Yeah. Well, Jevil's fight's also optional.
Yeah.
You don't have to fight him, same as Big Shot, whatever the fuck his name is.
Yeah.
Both of them are optional fights, which is why they are so fucking hard. Because they're just like, oh hey, you wanted this.
But you know,
Spamton
least
Neo was.
favorite
I
fight
know he
Neo-
was nothing. Well, okay, so he's not. It's not that he's nothing. It's just he's one of those side bosses where the whole point of him is he's meant to be harder than normal bosses. I did Snowgrave,
Yeah.
Spamton Neo. Mine was an optional. Oh, oh, yeah. I forgot if you do Snowgrave, he's not optional.
Yeah. Also, this new Undertale game looks like it's pretty fun. You can tell Asgore's farming kids that fall down there.
Are you talking about the fan-made DLC?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah, he's not at the point where Snowgrave, by the way, is so much darker. Well, yeah. Genocide's only dark because the characters are aware of what the fuck you're doing.
Yeah. Now, one thing I didn't like about Undertale in general.
You actually kill your best friend in front of everyone. We're talking about Toby Fox here. Okay, I want to try and keep as much dark oak as I can. Actually, I can keep planting those, so I don't care.
Are we talking? Oh yeah, where that deer girl freezes that freaking troll bird alive.
I think so.
The only reason why I call him a troll bird is because fucking he literally does the fucking troll face.
You mean he shows off his cool face? That's where the meme came from.
What, the troll face?
Yeah, troll face came... So the original comic that the guy made, he goes... He gets pulled over and he goes, "Hey guys, don't worry. I'm just going to show this cop my cool face."
Oh.
And that's where the troll fucking face came from. But 4chan and everywhere else that has the trolly stuff where troll stuff comes from, just called it the troll face because it just became synonymous. Yeah, she freezes him in a snow grave. Okay, I pictured Toby Fox did that on purpose. He's like, okay, I need to come up with a name for this level, and I'm trying to get to a point. She puts him in a snow grave. You know that went through his head.
Yeah, well, so one thing I will complain about that, you don't actually have to kill him.
No. I don't. I haven't touched Deltarune. I started to, and I never got into it the same way I did with Undertale.
Yeah.
Like, I need to. I will eventually play it on stream.
Yeah.
I eventually need to play Undertale on stream.
Yeah. Now, here's the thing. I don't know why Alphys thinks Undyne is into her, when she's clearly not.
Because there is an Undyne dialogue where she is into her.
Oh.
Yeah.
Proves how much of the game I've played.
Yeah. There is one where she talks about like some of the stuff that Alphys is into.
Although Alphys is our dynamic in a nutshell.
Yeah. One issue of mine, the non-optional Spamton Neo is beatable via Mercy, but he should be very less lenient. Well, you gotta remember he wants to actively overtake the universes. To be fair, he's the stand-in for fuck, what's the robot? What's
That dance robot from Undertale.
Yeah, he's the stand-in for that robot. And I just
that
forgot his
you-
I just forgot his fucking name. I know his I know the fucking theme song is Death by Glamour. Do 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 do.
I think one of my favorite fights.
Also,
in-
Sans makes
uh,
a Your Mother joke. To be fair, listen, if he didn't make a Yo Mama joke, I would be upset with Sans.
Yeah, it's Sans.
Metaton, thank you. If I had a cookie, I would give it.
Speaking of cookies, I was looking up cookie recipes, just because I had nothing better to do today.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, half these recipes wouldn't even pass in a German bakery.
Do you want a surprisingly good but hard to get down cookie that I have? Okay, so the problem is, if you like cookies on the crunchier side, these are really good cookies.
Yeah.
As soon as you hear what's in them, though, you're just like, my teeth. Where's my cookbook? Where's
It's
my...
not as bad as molasses cookies. Trust me.
I'm about to make you question that.
Well, go on.
Oh, god damn it, where is it? Did I forget to write it down? I have my bread pudding. Oh, there they are. 1 cup Nutella, 1 cup sugar, 1 egg. Preferably, you should use confectioner sugar. You mix all the ingredients till integrated. Preheat your oven to 356, cook for 12 to 15 minutes, let cool.
Yeah, I see what you mean, but again, I could do even one better.
Well, okay, so I've been meaning to test a better version of this where it's half a cup of Nutella, half a cup flour, 1 cup sugar, 1 egg. That should hold up a little bit better and be more of a cakier cookie.
Yeah.
It's still going to be like my fucking teeth, which is almost why I would say instead of using sugar, use stevia.
Yeah.
Just so that sweetness isn't like, ah.
Yeah. Well, so for me, I perfected the. So you know how in the Harry Potter series, everybody says don't eat Hagrid's rock cookies.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the recipe I have that I did to that was they're not teeth breaking like Hagrid's are,
Mm-hmm.
but you're gonna definitely need to have some jaw strength to bite through them.
These cookies are almost at the point of being rock cookies, but it's less of rock cookie and just more of the, oh hey, I feel every single cavity I have. They're good. If you like Nutella, they are good. But other than that, they are fucking sweet as shit.
Yeah. So another good one, Cathedral Fudge.
Hmm?
So Cathedral Fudge is standard fudge recipe, but you put those tropical marshmallows in them.
The what marshmallows?
You know the Stay Puft marshmallows, the
Oh,
dinky little things.
yeah.
Yeah, they make a tropical flavor. Those ones.
Huh. Interesting.
So yeah, uh, you take the warm fudge and you roll the marshmallow with the fudge,
Hmm.
and it creates this like stained glass effect when you cut it.
Oh, church cookies. Yeah. Or church glass cookies, whatever the fuck they're called. I've heard like 20 different names. I was like, stained glass cookie. Yeah. The cookies I've been trying to figure out how to make. The problem is I've heard some hacks to make them. They are a really pain in the ass to do. The cottage house cookies. Those stupidly soft with the frosting on top of them. You get it at like Walmart or Smith's.
Yeah.
Those cookies. Those are a pain in the ass to make because it's sour cream and a couple of other things. You have to do this stuff to make them super soft and cakey, but not cake.
Yeah. Now there is one cookie recipe my family has.
I call those like I dropped my bong cookies for her. Which cookies? Because that's a perfect name if they're the cottage house cookies.
But yeah, so remind me either Wednesday or Friday. I have a family I have a cookie recipe that's been in my family for years. I can't give you the full recipe, but you can pretty much figure it out.
Listen, I have a family what is it? A pineapple upside down cake that my whole family acts like it's this big secret recipe. And then when I heard about it, I was like, that's just from this old cookbook that I'm aware of. And they're like, yeah, don't tell anybody that you know that. I'm like, it's literally like a Betty Crocker recipe. They're like, yeah, we know, but we just make everybody think it's a family recipe. I'm like, oh, we just don't tell people how we do it. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah. So, here, again, I'll tell you like Friday or something, but
Alright.
the name of the cookie is called Aphrodite's Gift. Take that as you will.
Fuck, how do you make those? Because I've seen how to make those before.
Well, you can't in the U.S. for legal reasons.
Bullshit, I'll find a way. You technically can't make root beer legally. Well, you can't make sarsaparilla legally.
Yeah.
Technically. You can buy sassafras, which technically is cancerogenic. The amount of sassafras it takes to be cancerogenic, you would fucking die before that.
But yeah, the only way you can actually get one of the ingredients for the Aphrodite's Gift cookies, you have to make them overseas and pray to fuck that customs doesn't go through your bag. It's one of the ingredients is a really strong aphrodisiac that is illegal stateside.
Caprese de Vene? Caprizzoli de Venere?
Legal reasons I can't say because Uncle Twitch may be watching.
Yes, it's Nipples of Venus. It's a Greek cookie. Chestnuts, brandy, chocolate. Okay, I want the ingredients. Bittersweet dark chocolate, 16 ounces. Chestnuts, canned, jarred, packaged, drained, if packed in liquid. 5 tablespoons, unsalted. This is an American version.
Yeah, well, my family's recipe, the aphrodisiac, again, the aphrodisiac that is used, you even so much as take a bite out of one of those, you're gonna be,
Hmm.
yeah. That's how strong the aphrodisiac is that is in those cookies.
All I'm hearing is I need to buy Viagra.
No, trust me.
I'm aware.
Viagra is tanked what these cookies can do to you. And then again, you could achieve the same effect by fermenting cannabis.
To be fair. Oh, yeah, no. No cocaine, weed, or any sort of narcotics in food. Those are damn. Weed is not a poison.
No. So,
For legal purposes, if you're in a state that's not legal, yes, you should be using it.
yeah, fermented cannabis oil.
Yeah. Weed is not even really bad. Okay, so the thing is with weed, there is a mental addiction side of it, but not a physical addiction side of it.
Yeah.
Because I have friends of mine who are just like, I can't function without this, and I'm like, you probably can, you just don't want to quit.
Yeah. God, why can I imagine my Gobbo in like a tavern smoking a pipe, but her eyes are all bloodshot?
1, 2. Oh, god damn it. That's medicinal. It's literally the only way. Yeah. And that's why I'm saying, hon, it's one of those things where it's like, outside of like people who just abuse the crap out of it, it's not that bad.
Yeah.
Alright, are we going to do this the lazy way, or are we going to make this look kind of interesting?
Yeah, I was gonna say, you need to indent at least one.
It's a starter house, we don't need to be super fancy. I just need to follow the grid. I just need to set what my grid is going to be, and I can build this in a lot of interesting ways. So if I do a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If I do a 7x7 block, I can do 7x7 by... do I have oak? Yes. I might turn these into half slabs real quick. Yeah, I'm going to turn these into half slabs. Using drugs, ingredients, and foods, those like... Alright, that's your opinion.
But yeah, gonna change subjects. I was digging through my couple of my boxes when I moved back up here.
Mm-hmm.
God, I missed that damn part.
What?
Universal.
Ah.
Like, so I have my old wand from when I went down there the first time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. In hindsight, yeah, no.
Fair enough there.
And again, I'm not gonna yell somebody's yum just because they enjoy the series.
No, I was agreeing with Pokemon.
Oh.
Because Pokemon's like, I bake cakes. I'm like, fair enough. Okay, am I going to build a mine here, or do I want to have the entrance to my mine over there?
Well, you know which way the fissure is, so.
Well, the fissure is technically this. Technically, it's not even a fissure; it's a cave entrance because the way the caves work now, that cave probably goes all the way down to almost bedrock.
Yeah, fair enough.
Because they had to make it to where you could actually get into the super deep levels now, easily.
Yeah.
And so, really good cave systems will go all the way down to almost bedrock now. So
And
now it's almost worth. So now it's almost worth caving instead of strip mining.
Yeah, and how they also changed the diamond level.
Oh, diamonds are weird. They spawn. They basically now spawn between. They're weird. They spawn now basically around where they used to spawn, but they're not super common anymore.
Yeah, they used to spawn between 16 to 30.
Yeah. I think they still kind of do, but they spawn way more once you get below that.
Yeah.
Because those ones, if you watch any Minecraft, those ones are actually like the ones they collect and they try not to break them.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, speaking of Undertale, diamonds spawn below 0. I know, they spawn way more below 0 now. I hate that I have andesite.
Well, andesite is useful in its own regard.
It's a designer. It's a design, not a functional.
Yeah, it's a cosmetic block.
Yeah.
Also, always put your torches on the left.
Honey, I've been playing since before the Nether was a thing.
Yeah, fair enough.
It's like, I just saw it, it's gonna get me.
Saw what? Drowned?
No! It went behind the tree. There was a fucking creeper. Just like, oh shit.
Yeah. Just be thankful it doesn't get struck by lightning.
Eh. The chances of it actually doing that are really fucking slim. Which is why it's a lot easier to... Which is why it's a lot more people just build the fucking farm that does them now.
Yeah. Well, there's also that new hammer as well, that the further you fall, the more damage it does.
Mm-hmm. I think we might do... I think the square is supposed to...
Feather falling, just one tap freaking Ender Dragon.
Potentially. This might be too tall, but fuck it.
Yeah, there's a bellow thing that you can throw up, and you can click it, and because you're still attacking an entity, you can fly indefinitely.
Yeah, that sounds about right for... Let's put something in a game that's probably going to get fixed really fucking quick. Now, a lot of people are really wondering what they're going to do with the... Yeah, Feather Falling nullifies it, apparently.
Oh, Feather Falling apparently... Oh, yeah. Forgot.
Which doesn't surprise me. I'm just like, okay.
Mm.
I am preemptively trying to get the interior ready.
Yee. But yeah, and it's also a good idea to put barrels on one side. The barrels are like a mid-game thing, I think.
I don't. I have no fucking clue anymore. There is so much stuff that has changed since the last time I...
Well, it just proves how long it's been since I've played this game. Last time I played it was 1.17 still.
Yeah. To be fair, I pick
we're
up...
at, like,
to be
30 now, which is fucking nuts.
To be fair, I pick up the game every few months or so, and just go on a streak where I just play it for a while and then go, yeah, I'm done.
Yeah.
God fucking do it. Fuck you! Hmm.
I just see your reaction to the rain on screen.
Yeah. Even though you will never fucking see that andesite till I do something with this shack. Eating a bowl of strawberry and apple pie, filling with cheesecake. Ooh, yummy. I want cheesecake. Or a crumble cookie.
Also, have you noticed? Well, within one dead now, so you can't really compare it to this game. The characters with each installment get more and more personality than they do in their debut games.
For which game?
In Splatoon.
Oh yeah, because they're starting to figure out how... They're starting to figure out what kind of works for the idols and stuff.
Yeah.
Plus, all we have to do is just keep listening to fans and figure out how we should set everything up. Because at this point, they've all but confirmed Pearl and Marina are a couple. They just will never say they are.
Yeah. Or like how
You can build a full power conduit from a random seed. I don't know.
Grandfather. Or species-ist, I should say.
Yeah. I don't actually know Pokemon, because I'm not intending to speedrun this particular survival series. If Spawns so wish it, we will probably speed through it, but if not, it's like, oh no.
Oh, I fucking hate this map.
What? Oh, Splatoon.
Yeah.
Say the worst part anymore is Prismarine. You're not wrong. To be fair, I've got a whole giant ass ocean, and I'm not going to be surprised if there's a temple right here.
$20 a year, folks. Somebody disconnected right off the fucking goddamn grid.
To be fair, there's a lot of times where I think it's just a kid randomly just dropping instead of actually, like... Instead of somebody, like, openly doing that, but then again, who the fuck knows?
Yeah, well, and there's also a case to be made about how there are some cases where you kill somebody and then they immediately poof.
Yeah, that's rage quitting. But a lot of times, from what I've noticed, it's not usually somebody actively. Is this spruce? Fuck it, this spruce.
So one thing I do like about Splatoon,
Mm-hmm.
with after the DLC dropped, it's like there's no way you can not tell that Brawl Marine are a thing.
That's why I said it's like at this point they've all but confirmed it. They just will never openly say it.
Yeah, because I'm like, look where Marina puts her fucking hand.
Yeah.
This is like, come the fuck on. One thing I will gripe about though, there's a person in the Splatoon community, something toys, all I'll say. She did a lyrical video. I'm like, cool. Like, we know that you don't know what they actually said. You're just putting random groomer terminology in there.
Ugh. Of course.
That and fucking Monica Cineroll. She freaking steals her models and claims she does it herself. Like, bullshit.
Hmm.
Oh, by the way, did you hear what happened with Vian?
Who?
Yeah, Vian-tastic.
No.
Yeah, apparently he made like an offhanded comment about Agent 8. And on the stream, the person was like, "You do realize she's like underage, right?" And it's just like, again, people that make an innocent comment about a character, and then, yeah, this is like, Dean was a good freaking, content creator, but says one freaking off freaking thing during a live stream, and there goes his entire fucking career.
I'd say I could have sworn they confirmed that a lot of the agents, their ages are whatever you set them as, but yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
I have to do this stupid thing until I can actually get some good stuff to light up around here?
Well, it's just like with Agent 8, the only reason why she has or they have a confirmed age is because they literally in the DLC, the Octo expansion DLC,
Mm-hmm.
literally 3 had just fought her on Mount Nantai
Hmm.
because she was still a loyalist to the Octarians at the time. And 3 was what, like 14 at the time? And it was just after the last fest.
All I know is that the characters have been aging up each game, so
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, and Agent 8 now is... She's like freaking 23 now.
Yeah.
Well, she technically is dead because Marina's got her fucking trapped in that freaking SAO fucking thing.
Enjoy the lurking, Rajanka.
Oh, for fuck's sake, stupid Blawlobber. It's a fun weapon, but you know he didn't intentionally aim at it. That's a...
Yeah, fuck it, let's just...
What the fuck is this lobby?
Okay, do we have any more before I start getting too far into this? Yes, okay.
Wait, hang on. Okay, yeah, that's... Somebody on the opposite team is playing at McDonald's. Because I'm using a 2-shot weapon, and yet I shoot the guy 2 times and he doesn't die.
Hmm. Do 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 do.
Also, apparently, there's another YouTuber that I used to watch that was catching a lot of flack for his opinions about Splatoon.
Mm-hmm.
Scott Falco.
Uh-huh.
Apparently, he was calling Splatoon 3 a early access title rather than a sequel, and a lot of the fan base got butthurt about it.
He's not wrong. It is very much feels like an early access.
Yeah,
Because you can tell Nintendo put as little effort as they could into it. They're like, all we have to do is just the bare minimum and just fix it as we go, and then go, fuck it, we don't care.
yeah.
Because they know we'll buy it.
Yeah. But I will give them credit. Scott did somewhat praise the DLC.
Yeah. Because the DLC is closer to what we wanted. It's not exactly what we wanted, but it's closer to what the game should have been.
Yeah. He still said it feels really freaking early access.
Oh, yeah. Here's the thing. This, for what you pay for this DLC, there's like 3 games that came out recently that are similar vein to that style DLC.
Yeah.
That are a much fuller, fleshed out and better game. And he's pretty sure it's like, yeah, unless this DLC actually gets some of that kind of stuff added to it, it is just basically a early access feeling game.
Yeah. But I still do like his take on the Aerospray.
Mm-hmm.
And his was just like, I get why he calls it a trash can, because a lot of the people I've played against that use the Aerospray, they little Timmy that and just hold forward and don't actually try to kill.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you can kill with the Aerospray, it's just not easy.
Yeah, you're not wrong there, Pokemon. To be fair with what Shiny's talking about with Scott Falco, doesn't matter what you say with Splatoon, there's always going to be somebody who's like, I don't agree. It's like,
But yeah, like, in one of his most recent site assault videos for Splatoon,
mm-hmm.
people were giving him grief because he was bitching about a lot of repeat dialogue.
Yes. The game does eventually repeat. I noticed that when I was playing. That's why I stopped reading it.
Yeah, and people were like, oh, but you still get stuff that you missed if you sped through it. And I'm like, you do realize Scott deliberately 100 or 1000% the game.
Yeah, he usually will 1000% before he talks about it.
Yeah.
So if he's complaining that it's repeat, it's probably because it's repeating.
Yeah. Oh, case in point with the little fucking Timmies with the frickin' arrow sprays.
Yeah.
See you. You're not slick, but I outranged you.
I was about to say, the Monica thing is news to me, though, because it's like, I've watched her streams where she makes half of her models.
Yeah. Well, yeah, the Monica... Yeah, you don't know the Monica Cine role.
Are you talking about the one who her model looks like a... Are you talking about the one where her model looks like a Inkling?
No. Oh, yeah. Looks like an Inkling. Has like a sea slug as like a girlfriend.
Yeah, she has streams where she shows you how she makes her models.
Yeah.
She does the same. She does the same thing as Juniper, where she'll build her models on stream before doing the full reveal.
Yeah. Well, I know there was some. I know somebody said something about not doing all the work herself and refusing to pay people to fix it or whatever. All I know is Monica City had some drama recently. That's all I know.
I don't try and pay attention to VTuber drama unless it's like something actually horrible. It's like, oh, maybe she forgot to pay somebody. Maybe just somebody misunderstood what the hell happened.
Yeah.
Are we talking about Monica here, Pokemon? Or who are we talking about? Like I said, it's one of those things where it's just like, there's so much stupid VTuber drama, I don't actually try and pay attention.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna say there was one with Galgura recently.
Who the fuck is Galgura?
That was the issue, allegedly.
Who the fuck is Galgura?
The shark girl with the white hair.
I have always just heard her called Gura, so I was just like, who?
What? Yeah, so apparently Gura and one of the other Hololive girls had a falling out.
Uh-huh.
And it's just like, seriously? Apparently, the way the drama was like, she unintentionally voice revealed that one of the Hololive girls was actually a dude.
Huh?
It's just like, who the fuck cares?
Huh? Alright, okay. Oh, when hasn't Gora been... Okay, I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
Again, it's,
You gotta remember where she came from. She was a fucking troll on the internet. Gora was a fucking troll before she became a famous celebrity.
yeah.
Actually, she was a relatively semi-famous. Oh, like, she literally is harassed for a living. When hasn't she been in drama? I know. That's why I said I try not to pay attention to VTuber drama unless it's, like, something actually bad.
Yeah. Like that shit with fucking Silver.
Oh, God. Yeah.
Like, what the fuck, Silver?
Silver just had... The sad part is she probably lost a bunch of brand deals by saying what she said. Which I find both hilarious and sad at the same time.
Yeah. And it's just like...
Pokemon, which shit was Silver? Just once again, not fucking wrong.
Now, Zentrea and Mel. Mel is unintentionally stupid. It's like how you say, the derp is strong with this one or whatever.
The ADHD is strong with this one.
Yeah.
Yeah. We don't have time to unpack that, sweetie.
Yeah.
Basically, to shorten it up, she burnt a lot of bridges and said a lot of horrible shit as she left Vishoho.
Yeah. Especially the shit she said to Zen. Like, what the fuck?
All the shit she said to Iron Mouse, too.
Yeah.
It's like, all the shit she said to her, it's like, I prefer to stay out of the affairs.
Well, the only...
The problem is we all get dragged into them, Rajanka.
With, Zen, or not Zen, fucking Silveron.
Mm-hmm.
Was, the way Mel was treating her.
You've met Mel IRL or Silver IRL, Pokemon? Because if you met Mel IRL, Mel being a derp IRL is pretty much... yeah, that makes sense.
But yeah, like, Mel had
Melody, yeah.
Yeah. Mel had it coming by setting freaking Silver on. But literally to then go on a freaking tirade against like 3 other fucking streamers that weren't even fucking there. Like, like Silver, like, one, Iron Mouse did not deserve that.
Well, the thing is with what Silver said about Iron Mouse, she's like, we haven't talked in months. You were literally a part of her whole big concert she had just done like a month before that.
Yeah, well, and then from what I recall, she called her some like derogatory Spanish thing.
She called her a derogatory word. She started like just saying really horrible shit as soon as she left. It's just like, how can you act like you were... It's like, were you under contract to be a nice person? Mel's
Just
Mel,
like,
not actively. Well, Mel basically is just like, yeah, I don't like getting involved in that stuff. Which is the same thing. I try not to get involved in it. The problem is people drag me into it.
yeah. Well, in the case of Mel, Mel literally is the one that freaking set fucking Silver off. So if anybody
Well,
should be to blame, it would be freaking Mel.
no, and here's the thing. Mel didn't set her off. That's the thing. She just went snapping at people for no fucking reason. It's like she just started snapping at people for no reason. It's just like, these are all people you said were friends.
Yeah, well,
from
what I recall, Mel said, like, oh, imagine being a reject Okami or something to that regard.
I don't remember that happening.
Yeah. Apparently, what's her face took that to heart, Silver. When I first heard him, like, okay, what are you, fucking 5?
That's why I said with Silver, it's like, that just kind of... Silver, I think she just wanted to over-dramatize, so when she left, it's just like, poor me, poor me. And most people were just like, this is kind of weird that you're talking this way about people you said were your friends.
Yeah.
We'll figure this out later. I just wanted a tiny little dock to be able to park the boat at.
Yeah. Well, and in my case, like, the only drama I really give a shit about is, stuff that's said, about certain, celebrities when they weren't even there. When it's clearly just... yeah. We'll just say the blonde orange, and I'm gonna drop it.
Alright.
It's just like, yeah, you could tell he was behind a lot of that shit, but, meh.
Yeah.
Again, we're not gonna get into politics because I know I'm gonna get frickin' agitated. Oh, that reminds me. Did you see the news about Mincemeat Metalworks getting reworked?
The what?
One of the stages that everybody hated that was an opening stage for this game is getting finally reworked.
Oh, interesting.
Undertow Spillway is the name of this map. Yeah, they're currently revamping it. Hopefully they make it less of a fucking hallway.
I'm trying to get back there, Rajanka. Yeah. Am I just trying to build a survival house? Yes. Am I putting way too much effort in? Also yes.
Also, I recently found out where that phrase is from the it's like, oh, you know how little that narrows it down? It's from Batman Beyond.
Yes.
You would think with me being a fan of the Batman series.
It's like, you killed my father. Do you know how little that narrows it down? That's where that's from. It's like, you killed my father. Do you know how little that narrows it down?
Yeah.
That is like the perfect smarmy villain. It's just like, You killed my father. Prepare to die. Do you know how little that narrows it down?
Yeah. Now Bruce would never fucking kill. Now that fuck did he?
Bruce did tell the guy who killed his parents.
Did he?
Yes. Because he wanted that guy to know that he created the most dangerous monster in Gotham. Because that guy's not going to be able to tell anybody. Because nobody's going to believe him. But that guy's going to always have it on his conscience that the reason the Batman exists is because he killed Bruce Wayne's parents.
Yeah.
Before we fully stop, I feel
Okay,
I should say this one thing.
Somebody tried to jump into our base, and I literally just shot them, and it killed their momentum.
We talked about this recently, Pokemon. One of his first couple of comics, he straight up hangs a dude from the Batjet. And his excuse for why he did it was because it was a mercy killing Robin. There was no way we could save him from being a dangerous monster. And then literally a panel like the next page, he has found the cure for the thing that was causing this guy to go insane.
Yeah. Well,
The only Bruce is perfectly fine with killing as long as it's mercy killing or if it's an accidental killing.
Yeah.
Because as long as his conscience doesn't feel guilty. Yeah, he did cause the jet because he purposely hung the guy and took off while he was hung on the jet. But to excuse himself, he's like, there was no way we could have prevented there's no way we could have stopped him from killing anybody else. We had to do a mercy killing. It wasn't murder, it was a mercy killing.
Yeah.
And that lets
Also,
Bruce sleep at night.
A handful of times Bats has actually used a gun, too.
Yeah, a lot of the older stuff he used to use guns and stuff. It's more modern stuff have tried to make him go, no, he has the rule against killing. The rule should be he has a rule against directly killing. I've said this before, he has no problem killing you if it's one of those situations where it's like, oh yeah, I broke all the bones in your chest. If you live, cool, don't be a villain anymore.
Yeah, well, and I know in some of the later comics, he ended up killing Joker.
So a lot of people think the killing joke is basically when he finally snaps. Usually. But
Yeah.
there's been some versions where Superman's killed the Joker for him.
Yeah. Only because Joker took it fucking way too fucking far.
Yep.
I know that's most of the fucking Injustice series.
Pretty much.
Literally, Bats is interrogating as to why Joker killed Lois and Soup's unborn child.
In one version of the Injustice, yeah, she doesn't live. In the other version, yeah, it's annoying.
I know there's another comic series where Captain Cold and some of the other villains have a strict no killing.
Yes. The Joker dies like 10 fucking times for all I care. I'm not surprised. Well, to be fair, there was a comic for a little while where they theorized that there's not one but 3 Jokers running around.
Yeah. Or like how Alfred was one of the Jokers.
There was that version too. They've changed it so many times now.
Yeah.
But yeah.
There's only so many times they can retcon that.
Well, there's only so many times they can try and retcon the New 52. That's the main problem, is they keep trying to retcon the New 52. And then it's just like, oh god, we put ourselves into a corner with the New 52.
Yeah.
Now let's see what you've got. If not, I've
Yeah,
got 2 pet llamas.
I know in one of the comics is like some of the villains are like, oh, standing rule, never kill a speedster because you'll have
Yeah,
soups
so-
and bath on your hands immediately.
So, Alfred is everyone and everything by now. Yeah, that's the running joke. That's the Flash. In the Flash's comics, yeah, his villains all basically agreed. Basically, we do not kill. We stick to the crime we're committing. We don't go off and do other shit. We don't do drugs. Don't go in my fucking house. I will. You are lucky you have the llamas. I want these llamas now. There will be more. Yeah. But yeah, it's King Cold and his team in the Flash series. They don't kill because it's basically we would rather get charged with a misdemeanor or like something that we can actually get like a slap on the wrist for than like getting the attention of actual soups. And the main reason they don't kill any of the they don't kill superheroes, specifically any speedsters. They know Big Blue is going to come and take care of them, and if Big Blue comes and takes care of them, they're fucked.
Yeah. And then again, Bats is on those galleries.
Bats
Questionable at best.
So it depends on which writer is making his rogues gallery. A lot of his rogues now have kind of gone, other than Joker, have kind of gone anti-hero. Where you can understand... Well, here's the thing. So, Poison Ivy, she's an eco-terrorist. By when she was a first villain, yeah, it made sense her being a villain. It's like she's stopping corporate progress and stuff. Nowadays, a lot of people kind of agree with her, so it's like... Now she's kind of like, now she's more of an anti-hero.
Yeah. Well, like how Harley was a villain there for a while.
Harley's always been that, like... Even in the Batman series, she was always kind of leaning towards becoming a hero. Because she always knew the Joker was wrong. She thought the Joker loved her back as equally as she loved him.
No, because... yeah.
That's why whenever I hear girls go, oh, I want a Joker to my Harley. No, you don't. No, you don't. Girl, run. You do not want a fucking Joker. The Joker is abusive as shit. I think there's only like one comic series where the Joker actually loved Harley.
Yeah. Unlike how one of my favorite iterations of Harley was Birds of Prey.
Well, Birds of Prey kind of follows the same as her actual comic.
Yeah.
Alright, fine, I'm getting leather from you.
Yeah, I think one of my favorite DC villains has to be Shredder. And again, I grew up on TMNT, so...
Is he is he? Oh, he was always strapped.
Yeah, because...
Alfred is always strapped with a shotgun. Perhaps you relied on my master's vow against using lethal force. Let me assure you, I subscribe to no such niceties. Which is even funnier because it's a few comic panels later he reveals he uses rock salt. But he has no problem killing. I think what it was is he didn't want to clean the carpet or something is what he says. Because he used rock salt. It's like, yeah, I didn't feel like cleaning up the carpet.
Yeah.
Which is the most Alfred thing to do. It's like, I have no problem killing. I just don't want to clean up the mess.
The only so you'll have to forgive this whole thing, but how they had Morgan Freeman be Alfred at one point.
He wasn't Alfred. He was fuck, I forget the character's name. So Batman always has two people who are basically aware that he's Batman. One of them is the guy who builds his tech, and the other is Alfred.
Yeah.
Morgan was his tech guy. Because
I don't know why I thought he was freaking Alfred and...
No, Alfred was what's his fucking name? British actor.
Acton Miscongeniality.
Yes. Miscongeniality. He was the Arthur in the first Kingsman movie.
Yeah. And I like how, at one point, Sandra Bullock was deliberately giving him grief when he would mess up a line, going...
Thank you, Michael Caine. So Morgan Freeman was... I couldn't remember his fucking name. It's Lucius Fox. Thank you, Rajanka. Michael Caine was... Michael Caine was Bruce. Was Alfred. Thank you, Rajanka. Because that's the famous Alfred who goes, "What are all the? What's the point of all those push-ups if you can't even lift a fucking log? If you can't even lift a goddamn log." Snowflame will always be my favorite conceptually. Who is Snowflame again? 'Cause that name sounds very fucking familiar. Every time I hear this fucking song, it's the Killer Fish from San Diego. Oh, Cocaine. Oh. Oh, right, him. Yeah, he is a weird fucking villain. Basically, he's a Snowflame is a walking anti-drug message, but he's fucking hilarious. His whole thing is he gets power from being high on cocaine.
Yeah.
He's Dr. Lotso. I do cocaine. God, now I want to go watch Metalocalypse. Am I putting way too much effort into a starter house? What, Lurk? You came in at the wrong time if that's what you heard was me going, I do cocaine! Not as weird as psychiatric as Victor Zsasz. Fair enough. Let's say to be fair, nothing will really beat like half the boys' like variants of like characters.
Yeah, like how for me, Mark Hamill will always be Joker.
Well, the problem is he'll never be Joker again.
Yeah.
His Batman, because his Batman passed away.
Yeah.
Oh no, my head has been. Aw. Sorry to hear that.
I'm gonna head off, Tony. You have a good night.
Alright, I'm trying to get this starter house finished. Which, since I don't have work, will probably go a little bit later than normal.
Alrighty.
So there'll be a fun VOD for you to watch.
Yeah. Night, Noni.
Nah, later. I could be lazy. We're probably going to turn this unintentionally. I recommend laying in your head, but not. To be fair, she's got a pair of pillows to lay on. She's got a wife, so she's got a pair of pillows to lay on. Oh, good, I do have slabs. Yeah, I am trying to figure out if I can think the Space Shark Raven. It's because technically both are true and both are false. I've got a Triple D partner, so I've got pillows and very nice there, Pokemon. I almost banned Vajonka by some. Oh no! They're also 6'4", so they're basic. Well, aren't you a short king? God damn. And a lucky short king at that. Son of a bitch. Goddamn, we're doing this out of spruce. Well, we have a ton of stuff to make charcoal out of until I can find a good source of... Okay, here we need to start the organization now. Enjoy the lurking again, Rajanka. Yeah, if I don't get this under control now, it's going to cause problems. To be fair, what I'm going to probably do is we're going to put a roof in, and we're going to have extra storage up there. Well, if I can get a Minecraft server going, we'll probably transfer the survival series over to that. But I need to see if there's enough reason to actually buy a server. Where the fuck are you going in a hurry, chicken? I mean, it's not the worst starter house I could have made. Desperately needed to get the indigo. Listen, after my car is taken care of, if what next week happens goes the way I'm hoping it goes, I should start being able to have money for the DLC. Okay, I gotta finish cutting this tree down, and then I gotta get some more spruce. And I'm trying not to end this night on a mining session because I'm pretty damn sure if we start a mining session, it's going to take us for fucking ever. I think we will keep this area elevated and we'll put something here later. Thank you. Couldn't remember how that worked. Oh, it's. And honestly, please get the. I need money. It's a very key thing. I need money. I didn't buy the season pass. Damn, I need more dirt. So there's a reason I'm doing what I'm particularly doing. And it will be revealed in a few seconds, once I can get to a certain point. I literally need one more piece of fucking iron. No! Get your hands on iron leaves. Okay, I need just a little bit more dirt to terraform that. Good, I want a little bit more dirt. That's gonna look a little bit better. One, two, three, four, five. Ah, dang it. One, two, three, four. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We are about to have more than enough food once I can get another piece of iron. Once I can make an iron lantern, I'll put one there. Am I making more aesthetic? I don't know how I feel about that. Oh, I was like, I thought you were talking about the house. I was like, wow, that's mean. I was trying to look at this house going, I don't know how I feel about it. It's a starter house, so I'm not too... meh. I'm not too committed to it, but at the same time, it's cute. Listen, I'm looking for easy to spot iron. What? Why does it look like that? Congratulations. I know that's a variant that they can have. Yeah, it's bald. Why? Ah! No. Shit. Shit. Why are there two of you? Why did I come here with no food? I did. Fuck. Out of my way, chicken. I love how we're all in agreement of like, why does it look like that? And this is why we're not playing on hardcore. Why are there so many fucking Endermen all of a sudden? If my torches and shit weren't down there. Listen, I said I've played Minecraft. Doesn't mean I'm good at Minecraft. Also, this is starting. We should give the Enderman a nice smooch around the lips. Listen, I've seen some of the fan art of Enderman, trust me. There's a lot of people who would say yes to doing that. Where'd my torches go? Shit, my torches are gone. Up to there. Okay, good. Not ready for copper yet. But I will take, not me, engineer random level 3, almost 4. Interesting. What? Explain the. What do you mean homophobic? They clearly won't give me a shiny because I'm. Fair enough. Okay, we gotta go. That's more valuable than the fucking iron. I thought we were gonna have to do wheat. I just got a potato. Apparently I have a pet chicken. I always forget pirate speak is the thing. I love using my hard tag to restore my belly. Me belly. So, fun fact, this entire area is going to be farmable now. Every fucking time. Now I just need bone meal. How do you make a composter? I think I need wheat. Gonna have to Google it. I just want the recipe. Really? Huh. That feels like I should have the recipe then. Oh, I do. What the hell? How did I not notice that? Alright. I know, that's why I was like, that didn't seem right. I feel like dirt would be a better fit for the recipe, but yeah, I know. I kind of get why it's the way it is. It's just, yeah, I had the same moment. I'm like, really? That felt too easy. I'm about to make... I forget, can saplings... Hi, Alpha Wolf Ferment. Thank you for the raid. Hi, I'm Now with the Queen. I'm a variety streamer who technically focuses on painting minis, but tonight we decided to start a Minecraft survival series. How y'all doing, and what are you up to, Alpha? What? There we go. I couldn't figure out why that wasn't working. What? Sorry, apparently I don't get stats on my... Weird. Aw, well, what were you streaming? I can't... One speed minimum, HP and 0. Oh. Hmm. I don't think that's fully grown. Oh, wait. It's like, I thought I lost my axe. Did a 2 hour and something stream. Heck yeah! Grand Theft Auto. Ooh, very nice to both of those. Can. Is that fully? One more try. If it doesn't. We will soon have unlimited potatoes. Alright. I was playing. The trucking simulator, actually, I think. I'm going to take half of these. You know, I could lower this down by 1. There. It's going to look ugly here, but we will move it later. God, if I could turn this into bone meal, that'd be great. Yeah, actually, can you turn the seaweed? I didn't think you could, but let me check. I think seaweed's like the one thing that you can't compost. Oh, apparently you can. Sorry, I need my dirt cheap underwater, unlimited underwater hair. Funny thing is, if I really wanted to, I could turn this into a fuel source too. I don't. Apparently, you can. I just thought seaweed was like the one thing you couldn't. But apparently, I was proven wrong, or they fixed it. I do know you can make an unlimited fuel source with it, where once you get a certain point, once you get it to a certain point, you'll produce more seaweed than it actually takes to make the dried kelp. But since this is literally the first night of the survival series, I am not going to try and set one of those up just yet. Maybe in a few more sessions after this, we'll try and start setting up stuff like a super smelter or a rudimentary super smelter. I just want to get a reasonably unlimited food source going before we consider anything else. Because once this whole thing becomes once this whole thing gets filled with the autocrafter, you can make it automatic too. Oh god, yeah, no, I could. I experiment a lot of times with creative. Yeah, what you would do is you would have it. You would basically make it to where like 50-50, like a 50-50 thing would happen where half of it would become your fuel source, the other half would become your... Technically in this case, for a single player world, I wouldn't worry about doing something like that. If we were playing on a server, I would have it to where like a majority would get used for one thing and then another would get used for the other. And I do have the autocrafter turned on, pre-release version of it turned on, so we could potentially make something really interesting. But I need to get... Ooh, they added underwater sounds, because that was creepy. Because yeah, what we could do is, I could create a farm that does this, where half of it gets sent to an auto smelter, the other half gets sent to get turned into food. Well, so, yeah, what you do is you would have just one furnace constantly making dried kelp and the other... Oh, yeah, you would basically... Technically, you would want more than that, because a super furnace array usually is like a minimum 4 furnaces. Yeah. Well, technically, if we're using it to make an autocrat, technically, since we only need to make enough for ourselves, we could just have all of the blocks. Yeah, it feeds. There's a certain point where if you had a efficient enough kelp farm, it would just start feeding itself faster than it could burn it. Segment. Yeah, we don't have to do anything super fancy in a single player world. If we were sharing a world, I would build some stupidly high powered super smelter that doubles as an XP farm, where it's basically like supercharging the amount of XP per furnace, if that's still possible. And since I'm on a single-player world, I don't have to worry about hoppers as much. But I would still probably build some sort of thing to prevent hopper issues. I just want to get unlimited food, please. Because once I do this, this will produce like almost 2.5 stacks. And I just imagine this on a bedrock, 1 trident, 4 pistons, 6 observers, infinite XP. Bedrock. Oh god, no, it doesn't. I prefer Java, just because there's actual like interesting stuff you can do. Yeah, this is not food I ever eat. Why am I being advertised? I have no clue. Come on, just get to a certain point and then I can set up some sort of underground thing that forces us all to grow really fast. Surprisingly, no poisonous potatoes. Soon, all the baked potatoes. Yeah, I'm not too worried about fuel because we have so much kelp here that I could easily turn this in, make a underwater kelp farm. Shit happens on Java and everything we don't expect happens. Pretty much. Java is the more, I'm going to say this in air quotes, stable version of the game. Whereas Bedrock is less stable, but it does some interesting things. Now, what I wish this stuff would do is it would work on a composter. I'd be better off eating kelp, jeez. Oh, I had to dry it out first, right? I mean, yeah, we technically could do it to where... problem is with Kelp. Kelp is such an inefficient. April Fool's shit was so insane that people are intentionally playing that version for it. Oh my god, yeah. Well, because this is one of those times where it's like, you put more effort into this April Fool's joke than you do the actual updates, it feels like sometimes. Mojang. Fine. I'll go back to my potatoes. We can make single block switches and shit. Like, oh my god, I know. There's wireless redstone. Do you know how annoying that is? Come on. Thank you. Yeah, and this is why I'm trying to do this. See, I'm just trying to get to where once I get the potatoes done and maxed out, all we have to do is build a simple, like, 2 or 3 furnace array. Because we don't need the bone meal per se. Well, actually, okay, so what we would do... Do you know how long a cross-world redstone item delivery system took before this? Now it's... Oh, yeah, no, it's... This is the obnoxious thing about Mojang, is they'll put stuff into an update like that, where it's just like, holy crap, this is what we've been asking for. And then it's like another 10 years before we see anything. It's like another 5-10 years before... It's like another 3 to 5 years before we see anything remotely close to this update. I just want to have my unlimited potatoes, please. Because the only other more efficient thing than potatoes is beef, and I really don't feel like rounding up cows. What's a bundle? Yeah. Bundles are interesting. Basically, hey, you want to have an early game ender chest? Not ender chest. Shulker box. Okay. What's going on, Lurka? So wait, yeah, it's a early game shulker box. We're almost there, then I just have to let this shit grow naturally. Ah, yes, the boring parts of Minecraft in the beginning where it's like mining everything by hand. Either that was a dolphin, or I'm not going to question what the fuck that was. Because to me, that looked either like a dolphin or some random ass fucking... It didn't look like a, whatever the fucking underwater zombies are called. Also, Mojang advertised Bedrock April Fool snapshot. Oh my god, with a fucking lamp. God. hard and too explosive. Excuse me, sir. Drowned. Unless you're gonna drop me up. Yeah, I don't care. I forgot I gotta light up the underwater now. Well, okay then. The update was... Yes, it was vodka. Well, okay, to be fair, it also could have been considered a Technoblade. Because that would have been the most Technoblade update ever. Oh yeah, no, it's the entire game is like... The entire update was just a meme. Like, how many potato jokes can we stuff into one update is pretty much what they were doing. Alright, this is enough to where I can actually make some potatoes. And have a pretty decent level of food now. Alright. Just make a second one of those. And now we actually have a good saturation. And the fact that also the process, I know exactly what it does. That's why I think it's funny. Okay. Now we have potatoes. We just wait till these all, or at least most of them, max out, and then we can undo them by hand. I think what we'll probably do... What time is it? 9... Let's wait till these are done going. Don't need that. Just trying to see if there was anything else we needed. I think we'll end the night with doing a little bit of caving. We're trying to just go a little bit more spelunking that way. Alright, let's let this last potato go, and then we'll at least have something. And then I might have to do some AFK. I might do some AFK where I let this all grow. Sorry, I was trying to drink a soda with one hand. Okay. If we're going to have to deal with creepers, I'd rather have a sword that's actually good. That creeper just saved my life! I need to figure out what mods the Hermitcraft are using, because they have one that makes the certain mobs do weird things. Not like weird like they do different things than they normally do, but like the zombie does like some interesting different new movements. I think the husk and the horses do weird movements now. Damn, Damn, this is a big ass fucking coal vein. Holy shit, it's a big ass coal vein. It's like it's better animations. So like when the horse is running, it does like this head thing. The faster the horse, the more like animation it does. Mobs do like zombies move more like how you'd expect zombies to move. Creepers do this. Creepers do like this little almost dance before they explode. And you can stay over there. Okay, good. I brought a second pickaxe. I couldn't remember if I did or not. Motherfucker sounded close. Oh, he became a husk. I do know they fixed light levels. I just am paranoid and just still do it the old habit. Because I think now the light level, the way it works, they can't spawn. Yeah, they used to happen at like 2. They used to happen at a much higher light level. Now they only happen at 0. Because the old way you used to have to like light up caves and stuff, you basically had to make it like almost like what I'm doing right now, where it's just like there is no shadow whatsoever. Fuck. I got cocky. Ooh, that's good to know. I'll be back. 1 second for you. Okay, so that actually is a really good thing to know, because that means we can come... Listen here, motherfucker! Shit, where'd all my iron go? Found it. Yeah, I don't take any chances because I know those little babies will come out of fucking nowhere. There it is. Okay. The closer I can get to where I come down to be stupidly bright, the less likely I have to worry about shit. Well, there's a slime ball, good to know. Because it also means when I come back later and I'm finding resources I missed the first time, that's a good sign. Yeah, I also need to find what mod. I also need to find out what the free cam mod is. What the fuck? Where the... You bastard. Fuck. Okay, we gotta sleep. Alright. Let me go collect my stuff. And hopefully we didn't just lose everything to lava, because I just saw it all hit water and I'm like, fuck. Luckily we're in the starting stuff, so it's like I don't mind losing some of it, but it's like, sure. Okay. Okay, so it didn't go that far. We did lose some torches, I think. Okay. Nope, we're done. Until I can come back with a full set of until we have... I'm gonna have to just keep making little jumps down here until we can have a full set of armor. Actually, I think once we have an iron sword, I'm not gonna be too worried. Alright. Okay, is there enough room for a double chest here? Yes. Alright, so that's going to become our potatoes. I have no idea if I spelled that right. Or is it? Where the fuck is it? My own joke, I can't. Like I said, there's going to be a certain point where this is going to be producing more potatoes than I can actually eat in one go. I think what I am going to do... Shit. I think what I'm going to do is I am going to AFK here. And let all of this just... probably grow to max, and then we'll start having a super thing. Because what will happen is there'll be a certain point where once this gets full, I'm only going to have to top this off like once every once in a while. Because I can then start putting these back in. But yeah, this prevents me from having to do any like complicated like cow breeders or anything like that. For now. we might eventually move over to beef. But yeah, once I can get this double chest full, I will only have to like refill this once I have like half the. I will only have to like majorly focus on farming. Basically, I only have to focus on farming whenever this thing runs to a certain point. Okay, you're gonna piss me off because I know where you are at. Thank you. But I will probably make a list of what I want to achieve, and we'll probably do some. I'll probably do some grindy stuff in the background, but we'll keep like the exploration and like mining and stuff for streams. I was just hoping I saw something that was like interesting around here, so we could be like, "Oh, look." Yeah, I'm not too worried about making a farm for this stuff just yet. The only thing I would do if I was going to make a farm would be make an area where it can grow to its max height. Let it grow to its max height and then have a thing at the top of it. Just go, just have a observer at the top go, oh, okay, and just set it off once something reaches the top, just so everything gets farmed somewhat evenly. And then we'll have a ton of stuff so we can turn into fuel. And then the only thing coal is needed for is... I also have to figure out how to do moody lighting, because I do actually kind of like this area a little bit shadier. But I kind of want it to be... I need to figure out how to make this spawn-proof without doing stuff. Without, like, messing up the terraform too much. Can you tell I'm stretching for time for a few minutes here? Oh, the sound has the fucking skeleton noise, and I was like, what the hell? Oh, no, there was a skeleton. Hmm. Huh. Well, okay then. Alright, 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 alright. Listen, I may have hatched you, but I'm not your mama. Alright, fine, you can stay. Shit on the bed. If you shit on my bed, you're turning into chicken nuggets. Your name shall be Nugget. Unless you die, in which case you will become a chicken nugget. Alright, I think we have stalled long enough. Can these be? Yes, they can. Okay, I just want to make sure. Ah, there we go. Okay, so let me bring up our raid options. I'm back. Alright. No, wrong. Volderosa? Alright, so we've got Volderosa, Sharptooth, did she just end? I guess she did. Huh. Alright, we'll do Volderosa. There wasn't really anybody on who I'm just like, ooh, we haven't said hi to them in a while. Alright. Ooh, he's playing Skate 3. Cool. Alright. Alright, we are going to go say hi to Volderosa. Who's playing some Skate 3. We will be back tomorrow with, I don't know, but I'm probably going to announce it on Discord. I'm probably going to give a few options on Discord tomorrow. And that'll help us decide who we're going to go, what we're going to play tomorrow. And then we'll be back Wednesday with another mini painting, if that's what you were expecting tonight. I don't know what we're going to paint. I am currently working on printing a commission, and that commission takes priority over personal stuff. So we're probably going to find some random stuff to paint. Or I'm going to find something. Because I was hoping... I had plans for today, I'm not going to talk about it. But the plans didn't happen, so I can't do what I was planning to do. But I'm going to get this raid cooking. I hope you all have a good evening. I hope you all get a good rest. And if I don't see you the rest of this week, I hope you have a good time. Bye, my lovelies.